Well, 82 games, thousands of points, hundreds of rebounds, and dozens of poster-worthy highlights. That is the Timberwolves season so far in a nutshell.
And there are two people at the heart of this. Amy Hockert joining us now with their stories.
Kelsey and Randy, Michael Grady and Jim Petersen are really the soundtrack of the Minnesota Timberwolves. They bring fans play-by-play and analysis. They've been doing it now for the last couple of seasons, and the fans absolutely love them. So we thought it would be fun to turn the tables and put them in the highlight reel. Tell me what the magic is between you.
We both bring something important to the broadcast, and we both respect what each other brings to the broadcast. And so I don't think there's an analyst as prepared as Jim. And his passion, I vibe with that passion as well, the hard work, all those type of things. And so when the Timberwolves win, I mean, we're both excited. We're both, you know, when the Timberwolves lose, we need a minute. We're just like,
I just know that I need to give Michael space to be able to do his magic, because that's the magic of sports, is that that's what people are going to remember.
Finding Edwards, driving. Oh, get out the way! Technical foul is called, and guess what? It was worth it. Yeah, that's totally worth it.
And so I just think it's important to breathe and let Michael's talent really shine in this situation.
One of the fans wants to know if this season's success surprised you guys. Go ahead, Jim.
No, I came into this season knowing that this was the most talented team that the Timberwolves have ever had. And I also am of the opinion that Chris Finch is the best coach the Timberwolves have had.
Training camp, I knew day one, the way they were competing. I've seen a lot of training camps. That was as competitive, spirited a training camp as I've ever seen.
Any pre-broadcast rituals that you might have? So you want to start, because you're talking about running, so,
yeah, so
tell me about anything.
I have to run, then prep, I finish prep, then a nap. And if I don't get that nap, then I'm going to be cranky on the podcast.
You know what? My ritual is I'm an early riser, so I'm up at 6:30, and start my prepping, you know. And I really, like, you know, we prep all day long. People don't realize that I start sometimes the night before, because it really never ends. You're never done. And you never fully feel like you're fully prepped either. Do you? I mean, like, I don't feel like I've ever...
There's just too many numbers.
So let's talk about favorite foods and beverages. Foodie here. So tell me what you...
but you know, I'm gonna go. I am a foodie, but I'm gonna go super basic. I have to have scrambled eggs every day.
I like to make my own food too, though, because I like to cook. So I don't know. Michael's not much of a chef in the kitchen, but I've learned.
I'll make a mean breakfast.
No, I've learned, you know, and really, I got to tell you, Amy, that the best thing for me to get on the cooking routine has been Instagram. The Instagram recipes. How easy they've made cooking seem. It's like, you know, really the hardest part about cooking is going to buy the ingredients, because, you know, that's the hard part. Going to the grocery store, getting the stuff you need to make. Because, like, Instagram's changed my life from that standpoint.
You would think that I'm on the gram the most between the two of us. No, I've seen Jim on a plane.
I consume it more.
I've seen Jim many a time on the plane asleep. And Instagram is still just scrolling away. It's some golf instructional video or some cooking or a cooking video. Jim is all about the gram.
Where did you find a love of sports?
Yeah, well, my mom really instilled that in me. I remember waiting at the bus stop with her. We'd sit in the car and we would listen to the local radio. And we would listen to the morning sports talk show on WIBC. And she watched every game that I was a part of. When I went with the Pacers, that was easy. When I went to the Nets, she had League Pass and she was watching every single Nets game. Around the time that I was in New York, she began a battle with cancer. She, for a time, had beaten it, and then it came back very strong right around the time that my contract was ending with New York and the Timberwolves were coming. And so she passed away about 3 days before I took the Timberwolves job. But I know that she is extremely proud of seeing all the things that I've been able to do, and that I've followed my heart.
So I had this high school basketball coach. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have made it to the NBA. So Augie Schmidt and his wife Barbara and his son Ted, they're like another family for me. And Augie really kind of made me believe in myself when I didn't really believe in myself very much.
All right, favorite player moment this season on the court?
We've got the same. We've got the same one. We have to have the same one.
I mean, Ants Dunk in Utah is mine. But it's my favorite because it was not only just a great play, but it's the way that Grady called that thing. Because basically they're breezing up into the front court, and it's basically just a head-man pass, and all of a sudden the Nikhil throws it to Ant, and he's got this normal voice, but then the crescendo when he throws it down the way that he...
Edwards gets it back and threw it down and won from the rafters.
It just was like, man, that was classic. It was so good. You went from 0 to 100, man. Like, you just did it so naturally.
So that's a 1A for sure. I think 1B for both of us would be a handful of nights before that in Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah, the block shot.
Up ahead, Neesmith. Blocked! Edwards getting up, and good night!
To get up to where you hit your head on the rim in a situation where if you give up the layup, you lose the game. It was unreal. It was unreal. We can't lose sight that it's a game at the end of the day. So I want to be on top of the action and all that. And I want to meet the moment whenever there are highlight plays. But I want people to leave games with Jim and I and feeling like they had a good time watching. If the Timberwolves lose by 10, we still had a good time.
There is just so much to love with these two. You guys have watched these games. Just the ability to do the play-by-play and know when to talk, when to be quiet, when not to step on the other person. They make it look so effortless.
Yeah, and the genuine friendship.
Yeah. You really hit it, though. Meshing their jobs in with the action, their voices, the gnat sound, all that stuff. So good at it.
Yeah, it's like they've been together for 15, 20 years versus just 2.
Quick story, they had dinner together the first night they met, and they sat down and they were supposed to do some sort of a rehearsal, and they sat down, had dinner, and said, yeah, we don't need to do that rehearsal. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah, this is gonna work. So great stuff. So much great stuff that we didn't have time to put it in the story, so I'm gonna put together an extended cut version for YouTube. We'll get that up here in the next day or so.
Great.